Hello, this is Mrs. Oakley, and today we're going to look at Unit 6, Lesson 2. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify an opposite for a given integer. Okay, so opposites. Okay, opposite integers are integers that are the same distance from 0 on opposite sides of the number line. So, I'm going to get me a color I like. Every number has an opposite. 0 is its own opposite. So the opposite of 1 is -1. Let's try another one. How about the opposite of 2? -2. Well, let's try this the other way. How about the opposite of -3? -3. And the reason for that is, look how many jumps. 1, 2, 3 to get to 0. If I go this way, 1, 2, 3 to get to 0. So they're same distance. Okay, so let's practice. If I have 12, the opposite of 12 would be -12. Okay, the opposite of 44 or -44 is 44. How about this one, 326? -326. -273? Well, +273. -78? +78. -44? 44. We already did that one, didn't we? Okay, now it is your turn to try. Try these three problems and then read. It says write the opposite of -12. So opposite of opposite. Opposite of opposite. Think about that. Pause the video and then come back and see how you did. Okay, for -17, you should have said 17. For 89, you should have said -89. For 62, you should have also said -62. Okay, now think about it. If I do the opposite of 12, right, or -12, I get 12. But then if I switch over to the opposite, I'd go back to -12. Okay, let's try this again. The opposite of 65 is -65, right? So then the opposite of that would be just going back to 65. Great job. All right, now find this number. If you see this, it says -40. We got to find -40. And then we got to find its opposite way over here. Okay, super easy. Now it's your turn to try. Go ahead and find 30 on the number line and its opposite on the number line. Pause the video, then come back and see if you got it correct. Okay, you should put your first dot on 30. You should draw this line all the way over to -30 and put your second dot there. Great job. That's the end of Unit 6, Lesson 2. Go ahead and head back to Classcraft, and I'll see you for the next lesson.